MacGyver isn't the only one making solutions to problems out of garbage he found. This week in history, September 10th, 1898, Empress of Austria, Queen of Croatia, and Queen Consort of Hungary and other places I'm never going to visit on vacation is assassinated. 25-year-old Luigi Lucchini stabbed a princess in the chest with a sharpened file he had fashioned into a knife. Which just goes to show you, without Mario, ain't nobody about saving that princess. He originally planned to kill the Duke of Orleans, or that annoying mushroom guy who told you to save the princess in the first place. He was quoted as saying, "I am an anarchist by conviction. I came to kill a sovereign and it didn't matter who." After the attack, Luigi fled but was caught by 2 cab drivers and a sailor, because the other village people hadn't arrived at the concert yet. Luigi had planned to do the deed with a stiletto, but lacked the asking price of 12 francs to buy one. An outcry immediately erupted over the Queen's lack of stab protection, but in the end they said, I'm sure it was probably fine, as a bunch of men in snidely whiplash mustaches and large bombs walked by in the background. Luigi was declared sane and tried for murder and denied the opportunity to make a political statement. I mean, because let's face it, he pretty much used up all his material in that first, I'm an assassin. So he tried to kill himself in prison with a key from a can of tuna he had sharpened into another makeshift knife. 10 years later, Luigi Lucchini hung himself in his cell with a belt. Not a rope, a belt. Something else you could find in the garbage. After a guard confiscated and destroyed his unfinished memoirs. Well, that's This Week in History. I'm your host, Peter Van Pelt. Come back and see us next week,